In this video, I'm going to show you how to register using the schedule of classes. So click on Schedule of Classes and click on Search for Classes. And we can go ahead and look some classes up to register for. First, you want to start by checking and making sure it's the right term. So we want to register for Spring 19, so we're in the right place. Then you want to choose the class you want to register in. So I'm going to pick English 1C. Open classes only, yes. I'm going to hit Submit. And here we have the English 1C classes. Now here it gives you the course name, Critical Thinking and Writing. Shows its degree applicable, transfers to Cal State, UC. It's part of the IGETC pattern. It also shows us that it has a prerequisite of English 1A or English 1A honors. So if you have not taken English 1A yet, or the equivalent, you won't be able to take this class because a prerequisite means this course is required before this course. Another thing I want to point out is there's some symbols at the top of the page. So this symbol means the class is for dual enrollment, meaning high school students dual enrolled at Mount SAC. That's what the class is for. We also have co-requisite. That means you have to take the two classes together. This symbol is the bridge for the bridge program. These are also linked courses, but you have to be part of the bridge program or approved by the bridge program in order to take them. The pathways program is again two linked courses, but instead of taking them at the same time, both 16-week courses, you'll take one class for 8 weeks and then another class for 8 weeks. This shows you that the class is online. This shows you that the textbook is free, my favorite price. So if we scroll down, you will see the status of the courses. So this shows us if the class is open or if it's full. If it says waitlist open, it means all the seats are full, but there is room to add to the waitlist. So if one of those students drops, you could still potentially register for the class. If it says open, you can go ahead and just sign up immediately as long as you meet the prerequisite. What you don't see here is closed because we searched open classes only. If it says closed, it means the class is full and the waitlist is full. So the only chance to get into that class would be to show up the first day and see if maybe people didn't show up and see if the teacher would add you. So that's open and waitlist. This is where you can look for those symbols. This is a Pathways course, 8 weeks, like I told you about. Down here we have bridge classes. This is the CRN. So this 5-digit number specifies what exact section you are taking. This is what you'll need to register. This shows you how many units the class is. This shows you what days the class meets, what time the class meets, and where the class meets. This shows you the capacity. So this class allows 25 students. The actual number is 16. The remaining spots is 9. Here's the instructor. Here are the dates of the class. Here's how many weeks long the class is. So that gives you some good information there. Let's go back. Let's look at another class. You can also look for classes in your major. So let's say your major was alcohol and drug counseling. You can click in here. You don't even have to pick a course actually. You could just hit submit. And we could look at all the open classes in your major, check to see if there's any prerequisites. AD1 does not have any prerequisites. So if I wanted to take this class, it's open. I just need the course number, 41668.
Actually, I think I'm going to sign up for this one, 41669. Whichever CRN you put in is going to correlate with that specific class, date, and time.
And I would go to the portal, I would log in, I would click on the student tab, and then I'd pick for register. I would hit submit, and then let me just look at that number again. see. So I wanted 41669. And I just put it here. 41669. Hit submit changes. And look, right here it shows that I am web registered. If I wanted to drop the class, here is where I would choose to drop the class. And I could just keep doing that over and over again until I have all the classes I want. You can also do a class search here within the add drop screen, but I think that one is a little harder to read, so I like using the schedule of classes. When you're done, you can order your books and pay for classes. Right here is how you pay for classes. You can also create a printout of your student schedule by clicking here, and you can print that out so you can take that with you and know what day and time your classes that you registered for. So there you go. That's how to use the schedule of classes to register.